So whenever I am studying the Gene Keys, I love to take a look at the Quantum Human Design Activation cards by Karen Curry Parker to feel a little bit more into the gate and some of the lessons that come through this gate. So I wanted to share today around this gate that we're in, gate 26, integrity. We can see it there on the body graph. And this is just another tool for contemplation on ways that we may be feeling this and we can work with this energy. So opportunity for reflection, for a walk in nature to contemplate these things, or maybe some journaling to see what comes through. So the challenge this week is to learn to value your right place and your value enough to act as if you are precious, to heal past traumas and elevate your self-worth, to trust in divine support enough to do the right thing, and to nurture yourself so that you have more to give. The mastery of this key is to live in moral, energetic, identity, physical, and resource integrity with courage and trust, to set clear boundaries and take the actions necessary to preserve the integrity of your right place. In an unbalanced expression, this can be to compromise your integrity because you feel or are afraid that you can't afford to fulfill your right place. Resiliency keys this week. Self-worth. This is the shadow of pride. So what needs to be healed, released, aligned, and brought to our awareness in order for us to fully acknowledge our value? Our vitality. This is the fiery sign right now. We have both sun and moon in the fire signs of Sagittarius and Aries. What needs to be healed, released, aligned, and brought to our awareness for us to heal from this burnout? And empowerment. What needs to be healed, released, aligned, and brought to our awareness for us to feel powerful in this situation? So now the affirmation. So maybe placing your hand on your heart, taking a deeper breath, and maybe repeating this back to yourself or modifying it, because this is the gift of artfulness and the way that feels right for you and the way that lands for you, that maybe you bring this in to your contemplation for the next 5 days. I am a unique, valuable, and irreplaceable part of the cosmic plan. I am always supported in fulfilling my right place. I take care of my body, my energy, my values, and my resources so that I have more that I can share with the world. I claim and defend my value, and I fully live in the story of who I am with courage. Taking another breath. Maybe a sigh out, or a hum, or a noise, where your body feels relaxed enough to continue healing. Further contemplations. Number 1, where might I be experiencing a breach in my moral, identity, physical, resource, or energy integrity? And what do I need to do to bring myself back into integrity? Number 2, when I am out of integrity, it can be traumatic. What trauma do I have that I need to heal? How can I rewrite the story of my trauma as an initiation back into my true value? And number 3, what do I need to do right now to nurture myself and to replenish my value? Let's take another breath in. So the shadow of pride. I'm actually acknowledging it, feeling it in my body. It's when we don't recognize how important we truly are to the cosmic plan. And when we don't think that we are that important, we'll put everybody in front of us. And we'll handle everybody else's problems. We'll solve everything for the kids, for the husband, for the pets, for everything before us when we're living in the shadow of pride. Because pride cannot actually be seeing us as equal with everyone else. In some ways, this can be overcompensating, but in other ways, this can be undercompensating. So I know I've struggled with this one in my own life, is feeling like my opinion has value, like my body, my sense of wellness is as valuable as it is for everybody else in the environment, that we are all equal. As we're watching patriarchal crumble, what we're seeing as we're seeing the shadow of pride, where somebody thinks that there are some people that have more importance because of the color of their skin, because of the amount of money in their bank account, because of the status that they have, but there's been an imbalance. And as we're correcting this balance, while there are some beings that step down from power, there's also a lot of beings that rise into power, because this is the divine alignment to recognize the balance that all of us have inherent value, and we deserve to speak from that place. So I love the pun on words, the play with words, that the shadow of pride is actually the name of a community, a family of lions. And as a Leo rising, I know this is a time for all of us, especially with that Pluto placement now, of rising into our power, stepping into the collective we, that we are powerful when we recognize our place in the divine whole. So right now there is a balance of power that's changing. The artfulness, the gift right now is to stay in integrity. What programs are running? What stories are being told? What is my place in that? How am I sharing and telling these stories? Am I doing so with a moral compass? Am I following? Am I staying true to my own integrity? Because there isn't a moral compass police that's going to come out and say, you're being immoral and I have to fine you for that. Instead, you feel it in the vibrational reality that you live in. So if we want to experience heaven on earth, we want to match our vibrational reality with one of authenticity, one that speaks up for the voiceless. Sending so much love.